Hello and welcome to Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh. It's this Pool D match of the Uttar Pradesh Hockey Junior World Cup, Lucknow 2016, between India and Canada. It is the final match of day number one. Pool D is the group that the two teams are a part of, and we've just witnessed the opening ceremony. It was quite spectacular. I'll show you some of the highlights there now. Well, what a welcome to the Uttar Pradesh Hockey Junior World Cup Men Lucknow 2016. A fitting way to welcome these fine young athletes to the city of Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh. Quite the ceremony and a fitting welcome. This match between India and Canada that last on the opening day. It is a full D fixture here at the major Dhyan Chand Stadium in Lucknow. It is a pleasure to be in Lucknow and Uttar Pradesh. Let's hear from the Honourable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Mr. Akhilesh Yadav.
See, we are very proud of this. First time ever in UP this is happening. Junior World Cup teams are here. Players from different parts of country, they are here. This is the city which is like capital of 220 million. So I am very happy that all the international teams are here. This is the event, World Cup Junior Hockey Tournament, is sponsored by UP government. We are happy that UP government is taking part in this. UP government is host for all the players here. I hope that all players play in a sportsman spirit, and I wish them all the good luck and play well, do well for their teams. And I think UP will be a memorable place for them. I am from India, I am from Uttar Pradesh, so I should take this opportunity to wish Indian junior hockey team all the best to them. Do play well. Hope they get the opportunity to hold the cup.
Well, the opportunity is there for India to start off on the right foot here this evening against Canada. A hugely experienced junior side for the Indian men's team, and they start as warm favourites here against Canada. But Canada won't be dissuaded by that. They're here to play. They have a young squad, but they'll take it right up to the India team. Both teams starting their tournament, the final game of day number 1. A good crowd has been building here in Lucknow at the major Dhyan Chand Stadium. They are chilly conditions here in Lucknow. And our dignitaries for this evening, Sri Ram Naik, Governor of Uttar Pradesh, and Mr. Ram Sakal Gurjar, Honorary Minister of State, Sports and Youth Welfare, Uttar Pradesh Government, escorted by Elena Norman, CEO of Hockey India. There's India's captain, Ajit Singh. We work our way through the India team. Take this opportunity to welcome Solomon Kasuji alongside me here for this evening's game. Solly, always a pleasure to have your company and your expertise on proceedings. India do come in with a huge amount of expectation, and it's probably justifiable given the quality that they have in their side.
Tremendously talented young side with a lot of exposure behind them. Most of these guys have actually had some quite extensive exposure in the senior side, but also the whole Hockey India League has been a tremendous breeding ground for most of these talented youngsters to come through and get some top international experience against class opponents. I think tonight India will probably just have a few too many guns, and I think it's going to be a long night in the office for Canada. They'll really have to keep working hard and keep a tremendous amount of discipline going.
Well, they love their fighting spirit. Canada's field hockey teams, the men, performed well at Rio without getting too much to show for it. And this Canadian men's junior team will no doubt show a fair amount of fight themselves. They've got a young squad, but they are happy with the troops that they have here in Lucknow. As we welcome the national anthems for both Canada and India. A huge roar for India and also Canada, here Pool D opponents at the major Jan Chan Stadium in Lucknow. Conditions are cool, certainly has dropped, it's quite chilly now, and Canada, they won't mind that. Captain Brandon Pereira and also Balraj Panasar. Ikvinder Gill gets the start in goal for Canada. They've got some good, exciting young players, Solly, but certainly the India team comes with a reputation far outweighing Canada's.
Yeah, if you look at India there, Vikash Daya, #1 choice in the goals for India. He's had a tremendous year ahead. But some of the players to look for there, Arman Qureshi, Mandeep Singh, Dipsan Turki, Krishnan Patak, Varun Kumar, Harjeet Singh, the captain, Gurinder Singh and Santa Singh. Tremendous exposure in the senior side.
Well, it's certainly an occasion to celebrate, and that's quite the scene. A wonderful moment for those of us here at the major Jan Chan Stadium in Lucknow. India are about to start their Uttar Pradesh Hockey Junior World Cup Men Lucknow 2016 tournament. Solly, there is always a huge weight of expectation for any of India's national sports teams. How do you think this young group of men will handle it?
I think they'll be just fine, Will. You know, as we said, they've been playing so many games, they've had so much competition exposure. They know exactly what's expected of them. I think that's the biggest change that we've noticed in the Indian side over the last period of time. It's follow the process. That's something Roland Altmans has really drilled into them pretty well.
Yeah, they're well led. Harendra Singh, Roland Altmans and Roger van Gent. And we're almost ready to start. There's the whistle and we are underway. India and Canada begin their Uttar Pradesh Hockey Junior World Cup Men Lucknow 2016 tournaments. India in the blue, Canada in the black and red. Bit of haze setting in here at the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium in Lucknow. The game has been brought forwards. Technical delegates deciding to try and avoid any complications with the weather. Canada looking to go forwards. Ayula able to get things going, and Solly Harendra Singh, he's done a great job with this young team, and they'll start well, but a few nerves.
They've had a lot of backing put behind them. It's been a 2-year build-up to this event. They've certainly had every opportunity given to them to prepare well. I think they'll be just fine, but interesting to note also, and there's a fine steal by Mandip. Just left his stick behind.
Yeah, crucial part of the equation there. But certainly they'll make their intent known. Assume it's just hassling over on that outer side. Here's Indy Sembi. He likes the group of players that he has here in India. A number of them with Indian descent, and a couple of the Chargers born here in India. Lloyd Mascarenhas, Younger Singh, 2 of those. India working it around. Here's Varun. Prolific young talent, and it was a great ball through the D. Just unable to get a touch on it, Harmanpreet.
Good build-up by India. Down the right-hand side, Varun Kumar. He's threaded the needle there. Delivered that one, just not able to link up. What a great attacking opportunity first up. Early doors. Canada out the left, bash it up the line. 16-yard to India.
And Roland Altmans, coach of India's senior men's team. Quite indicative of how seriously many of these nations are taking this tournament. So Valentin Altenberg very animated on the Germany bench earlier in the day. They got themselves a win against Spain. And India go forwards again. A long ball for Varun. He's able to control it quite well and keep it in. Nice stick work from Varun Kumar. Repeating, plenty of Canadian players with Indian descent. I believe the exact figure is 12. As Dipchand tries to work it back. Ayula battling hard for Canada with India's captain. Harjeet just works it back. Harmanpreet transfers across.
I think what's going to be key for India early on, just to make sure that they set some phases of play together. Not get too excited, just trying to crash balls in. Construct the play, build it up, keep the defense moving from Canada. The gaps will open. There we go, a great opportunity.
Yeah, Canada's goalkeeper needed to come out and did a good job just closing down the space. A wild bit of play. Arman Qureshi, dangerous in and around goal. These balls have been quite effective for India early.
Yeah, what they've noticed is that the Canadian defence is sliding to the ball side really aggressively. If you play the ball back in behind them on an angle, it presents a difficulty for them to trap that ball.
Here is Harmanpreet, already so experienced in the senior team. Plied his trade at the Rio Olympic Games earlier in the year for India. Have to wait. Hazy conditions here as the fog sets in. Very cold here in Lucknow this evening. Good crowd has built, braving the elements, and that's great to see. The finest young hockey players in the world. Just a slight skillella from Karinda. As Canada go forwards, it was with Sidhu. On that outer side, again, just some slight skill errors costing them.
I think a little bit unlucky in that one. Ball just took a nasty bobble just in front of him. Always very difficult. Wasn't expecting it and shouldn't be bobbling on a surface that's supposed to be flat.
Here's Dipshan, lays it back. They go all the way back in defence. Dangerous work, and maybe pressure got the better of them. Varun was watching on. Canada now working their way. Chopra down towards the baseline. Varun Kumar did well. The long corner for Canada, and it's with James Wallace. Would you believe, 17 years old. He is a physical specimen. Canada again go to that outer side. Try to crash it in. It's broken up well by India. Dipshan lays it back. Nilakant. Sumit again. The ball just bobbling on a few of these players and unable to trap it.
Yeah, they certainly need to do a lot better with those. I think the coaches wouldn't be happy with simple skill errors like that.
So Harjeet involved, the midfield general for India. Qureshi left it behind. It was worked up by Nilakant. Mandeep streaming down that left wing. The crowd very sharp on Mandeep's talent and speed. When he gets the ball in the attacking area, things usually happen.
Those fast-flowing attacks, and you need to make sure that they don't get flat in the midfield. They have the ability to spin out and transfer the ball through the midfield. Maintain that attacking flow.
And Vikramjit, eyes darting towards the D. Able to control it again, India. A tentative start from both sides. No one really able to trouble the goalkeepers, except for when Van der Gill did have to come out of his goal and close down the space for Canada.
Just a few punches being thrown quite early in the piece. Teams feeling each other out. India still getting used to the surface, getting used to the tempo of the game. Take a while to settle in.
And they've spent a bit of time down this end of the pitch, and that'll help settle their nerves, knowing that they can push India deep into defence. Here's Harjeet again. A wonderful stick work from him, great control, and he goes back to Harmanpreet, who transfers all the way to the outer side. And Varun goes the aerial route. Gill comes out, and they did a reasonable job in the end, taking the player out of the equation, and it just plays dead.
Ball just a little bit too long, not able to get underneath it. It's run over the baseline for a 16-yard, I think out of the back. Here come Canada up the left.
Yeah, Panesar.
Drive.
Panesar controlling it well. Needs some support. Santa Singh corrals him. Panesar starting to go himself. Comes all the way back. A slightly dangerous ball, but it's well handled by Pereira, one of Canada's two captains. Dangerous ball. There's Santa Singh. Another of these outstanding young talents for India. Buys his trade in the Coal India Hockey India League with Delhi Wave Riders. Had a great tournament with them as they finished third earlier in the year. And such a breeding ground for talent here in India. At the heart of a resurgence in the quality of Indian hockey. Varun Kumar goes back. And here's Harmanpreet, and they're interchanging well in defence, the Indian players, and Harmanpreet surges forwards. But that connectivity is lacking a little bit for India. As we see Roland Altmans and Harendra Singh, two great minds of hockey.
Yeah, I'd just like to see them play a few shorter passes in there, pop that ball into the space behind the first line of defence, and then run on, drop the ball off on an angle for the support runners coming off the ball. Of course, all sorts of problems for the Canadian defence. A little bit flat and a little bit static in the defensive structure. That would definitely open some holes that they could punch through. They're playing just a little bit too long at the moment.
A chance for Canada to spend a little bit of time on the ball. Looking to make sure of things as they go forwards. Mascarenas plays it back to Pereira. Just flicks it over the top. The run will come from Childs, who is the youngest player in the tournament. India break it up. Harmanpreet again. So strong, so assured. Gets a shoulder, and they will win the free. Huge amount of support for India here, and the crowd starting to find full voice. And a play of Canada. So Varun Kumar, who's been busy, goes back to Dipshan. And now Harmanpreet. Nice ball, but it's broken up by Canada. Well done by Panesar. It's wild from Canada. It'll be India's ball. Vikramjit getting involved. A wonderful attire here at the Major Dhyanchand Stadium. Suitable for the conditions as well, Solly.
That's one thing you'll always see in India. Bright colours. High popping.
And some bright hockey from the men's junior team to start as well. Canada are working hard to keep them at bay. Brandon Pereira has been doing a good job in defence. And India happy to settle again. Harmanpreet now with Gurinder. And they're playing each other into space well, but it's that final touch as they work their way into the D. It's thwarting them at the moment. Simranjit on this occasion unable to turn.
That's the ball that I really like to see being fed in, but all they needed to do there was just post up. Simranjit trying to receive that on the reverse stick side. You just need to post up, receive it strong on the forestick, and then roll on the defender.
10 minutes played here in the opening half. 2 halves of 35 minutes in the tournament. Still nil. India and Canada nil. Harmanpreet again transfers across. Good to see some Canadian support in the crowd as well. Harjeet so composed. That's a wonderful ball from Harjeet. Simranjit making it gently. Comes Nilakant. Outside to Mandeep, the crowd roaring. They understand the wonderful talent he has, and it's a great ball across to Santa Singh. They're into their attacking area, India. The build-up is nice. Varun Kumar just plays it into James Wallace and out of play.
Like to have seen Varun Kumar just knock that one towards the circle. The ball gets played in. And a penalty corner to India.
Yeah, again, those hopeful balls, they come in and they're just creating things with them, aren't they? Asking questions of Canada. And the first big chance for India to showcase their wares from the set piece.
Good sustained period of attacking play. This ball goes through off a Canadian defender's stick and then onto a foot. Unfortunate there, little deflection of his teammate. Gives India the first clear attacking opportunity of the game. First shot. Vikramjit Gill is going to have to be up to the task here.
Yeah, I'm sure he came in expecting to be busy this evening. He's got Harmanpreet lurking. So too Dipshan Turkey. So one of the more experienced campaigners in Harmanpreet and the vice captain in Dipshan.
Santa Singh will get us started.
And when they come, it's Harmanpreet who shoots, and it's deflected, then saved by Gill. So well done to Canada on this occasion. Remains India's ball. Only a little while. Well done from Karlon.
Here we have another look at this penalty corner. Santa Singh injects the ball. Comes in. Harmanpreet just flinging that one straight onto the #1 runner. Ran a good line, but it hit his stick and went over for a long corner. India weren't able to capitalise on that one.
But Bain, it's broken up well. Ajit Pandey charging into the D. Numbers with Canada, and Wallace has given away the penalty corner. It was 3.5 to 4 against 1, and the 1 wins out. It was good. Really good work from Ajit Pandey, and another chance from the PC.
Ajit Pandey's picked his pocket and then driven strong between 2 defenders. That's just a very physical challenge by Wallace, giving away penalty corner. Just need to be a little bit more patient and balanced.
So Santa again, ready to inject the ball. Harmanpreet and Dipshan poised at the top of the D. They're ready again, poised at the top of the D. Now the crowd would love the opener. Harmanpreet shoots, and it's saved again by Gill, straight at him. And Canada could be away here. They've got numbers down the outer side. Canada on the counter. Need some support because there are blue shirts flooding back into the D, but Canada go in there themselves up towards goal, and it'll be a long corner. Well, they had numbers out on that outer flank, but never really looked threatening.
Have another look at this one. Ball gets ejected again. Harmanpreet looks like he's just struggling to pick the ball up from that trap and get it going at target. It's a bit too straight down the middle. Very easy save for Vikramjit Gill. Canada back down the other side. Still applying a bit of heat to the Indian defence.
Great support for Canada here. Huge amount of support for India, as expected. Nickvinder Gill, he's loving the responsibility of being in goal against the home side. India have broken here. Nice bit of interplay between them, and now Santa Singh will take the ball into their attacking half. Just drops it towards their attacking area. So it's across the face of goal, and Gill just boots it away. Nice piece of work from Gurjant.
Excellent connection between the Indian players, allowing that move just to flow seamlessly down. Went from one end of the pitch to the other. Keep changing the point of attack the whole time. Makes it very difficult for a defence to set.
Lucknow is into the attacking area. Here's Gurjant working really well. Gill comes flying out and cleans up Gurjant. Heavy collision. Stick goes flying, asking questions of the umpire.
Pretty physical confrontation between the two players, no quarter given. Received well, eliminated the defender, driven strong. Nickvinder Gill comes out, pops one on the head. The stick goes flying a good 15 metres over the back of the fence.
Nickvinder Gill's been really impressive. He's going to have a very busy night. Looks like he's relishing the opportunity to be front and centre. You can see him there animated, getting in the umpire's ear. Gurinder so involved. There's Gill. Isn't he loving centre stage here at the start of the tournament? And he's kept Grauer on the bench. Grauer's also a goalkeeper. Their reserve goalkeeper is also a goalkeeper in ice hockey for the UBC Thunderbirds back in Canada. You can see that physicality through this Canadian side. There are a few of the boys who have grown up playing on the ice as Nilakant takes it up towards the attacking area for India. And then happy to settle it down through Harmanpreet. He'll utilise his experience and poise on the ball. Still nil for both sides. No one able to break the deadlock, but India with the better of the chances and a couple of penalty corners that haven't really clicked yet, Solly.
Yeah, India definitely bossing this game so far. 77% the possession in the opponent's half. Really tough for Canada to get some momentum going when they're touching the ball as little as they are in good spaces. You feel it's just a matter of time before India really takes the lead in this one at some point.
Well, Nickvinder Gill might disagree with us there as well. He's having a great opening half. Vikramjit works it towards the D. Gill stays on his line on this occasion because he has good support. Well handled by Karlon. Just drops it over the baseline. Rajan Karlon just involved there. Loves following the Indian hockey team.
Ball just played in, deflected into that 7-yard space just in front of the goalkeeper. Ajit standing behind his defender, not jumping in front. Made it easy for Canada to clear that ball. Come away with a 16-yard and they build up patiently.
There's Baines. Harmanpreet read it well. He's so polished to start this tournament, Harmanpreet. Big things are expected of him here with the junior men's team. Prolific scorer at junior level, often from penalty corner situations. Unable to get going just yet, but keep an eye on him throughout this tournament. The keen observers here. Been an entertaining start, Solly, end-to-end from both sides, both keen to attack. Naturally, India doing most of it.
Yeah, well, Canada will come here feeling that they've got nothing to lose, as the coach has said. Nobody else expects them to win this game, only they do. And they're not going to sit back and die wondering.
Well, they won't die wondering here either. It was a dangerous ball from India's perspective. Canada charging in. They've created some reasonable chances. Chopra involved. But India down the other end, an aerial ball that's really well handled. India with a great chance here. They're into the D, working hard. Well, it's saved well by Gill. Qureshi was lurking. Well, frantic stuff. We've just spoken about end-to-end hockey, and India returned in kind. Wonderful work from Parvinder, just charging and bringing down that aerial ball.
This is the skill of the night so far. Controlled that really well. It knocked it into space. Nearly beat the defender there. Aman Qureshi just not able to get on the end of that. Missed the trap. Ball fell between his feet.
And Canada are going to have to be switched on at every moment. India keen to move things quickly. Sumit goes outside. Manpreet into the D. Manpreet controlling it well. He's down on the baseline. Gets it to Qureshi. Well defended from India. The shot comes from Mandeep. It is wide. So Canada hold them out. Only just.
Gone for a long corner. It's off the goalkeeper, Ikvinder Gill, sorry. Made another tremendous save there, but he's got a little bit of a stinger on the arm. And that's definitely going to sting an extra bit more in this cold weather.
He needs to keep that moving at Ikvinder Gill, but he's certainly been busy. So he's been working hard. Chopra involved. Oh, strong blast on the whistle, and we have our first card of the game. So a Canadian player coming from the field. India have the man advantage. It's Ayula coming from the field.
And that delivery to Varun, just slightly behind him on the reverse stick side. Wasn't able to control it. Runs over the sideline. You want to be playing that ball slightly in front of him so he can receive and track towards goals.
So Baines over the ball. Here's the green card situation, perhaps. There's Sumit. Chopra hands in the air. Ayula sent to the bin.
Yeah, a little cynical on that one. Definitely didn't make any attempt to get out of the way and prevented the quick play.
Nice work from Nilakant going to the outer side of that D. He's been lively in the past few minutes. Happy just to settle it, are India. Here with Dipshan Turkey, the vice-captain, drops it down into the corner. That's well broken up by Panasar. Vikramjit looking for options. Mandeep there to help. Panasar does really well. Canada, but they're looking a little bit more composed. They've settled into things well, although they are under siege.
They certainly are under siege, and India definitely taking control of it at the moment. Something that rings in my mind that Roland Alpens was speaking about quite a bit during the Asian Champions Trophy. How they manage their moments when they accelerate the game and really have a full go.
Well, Manpreet looking to accelerate it here. Nilakanta Sharma. He's been really good. Well cleared by Karlon. It's a long ball into space, trying to earn a reprieve. Here's Kabir Ayula serving his green card infringement. 2 minutes on the penalty chairs. Sumit on Spurs to the outer side of the pitch. Working it up for Qureshi. Lively talent for India. Arman Qureshi working really well up against Singh. Drop it back for Harmanpreet. A nice ball from Harmanpreet. Harjeet unable to get it into the D, so Canada is setting themselves well in defence. They're clearing it nicely at the moment. Nice bit of patience here. Good control from Canada. Panasar got some nice touch here in the opening stages.
Certainly has, but thinking back to where Harjeet had that ball, I'd like to see him really attack the defender's left foot a lot more. You pull that ball inside, you come straight across the strong stick, the strong side, flat stick tackle, makes it a bit easier for the defender. Attack his left foot, knock it into the space behind and drive the baseline.
Ayula is back onto the pitch after serving his 2-minute suspension. Goes to Sidhu, who set it up well. Canada looking for some options, looking for a couple of shots on goal of their own. They've been camped in their own defensive half for much of this opening stanza. 12 minutes remain in the opening half. And there is Canada's coach, Indy Sembi. He loves the squad that he's got here in Lucknow. The youngest squad in the tournament, and they have the youngest player on the field this evening. Rowan Childs is the youngest man playing in the tournament, 16 years old. India now with Dipshan Turkey. Goes to Varun. Deflection. Will come back. It's India's ball.
2 balls on the pitch. I think at the moment India just playing the safe options. Most of the play going down the outsides. Sideline channels. Possibly in the second half we can see them penetrate a bit more, but India come forward again.
Yeah,
Manpreet really strong.
Manpreet another surging run into the D. Pereira clears it. Time and time again Canada have been there They're letting India get quite deep into the defensive zone of Canada, and through weight of possession, weight of chances, they surely can't hold them out all night if it keeps happening this way.
I think just the pace that they're carrying the ball into the circle at, they're going at 100 miles an hour and not able to sort of get the head up and link up and see the options ahead of them. That's where they possibly just carry the ball a little bit too deep into the circle. India bossing the circle entries, a massive stat there. 8 circle entries to India, only 2 for Canada. Comprehensive.
There certainly is. Varun Kumar's had plenty of the ball. Ravinder looking to get things going with the skipper Harjeet. Another bench anxiously looking on. They know that they've been close to an opener on a couple of occasions. And Preet transfers towards the D, but again Canada are able to get in front and break it up. But this has been the area that they've been breaking down. They've had a huge amount of players camped behind the ball. And India again, this time through Harmanpreet, able to defuse Canada's charge. They've had plenty of opportunities. Solly, you touched on the circle entries before. It might be a little bit frustrating for them to have not scored the opener as yet, but with the experience the team has, it's something that shouldn't get the better of them.
I think they would have prepared for it. They would have expected that the minute they get high up in the pitch into the attacking areas, Canada will just flood numbers back, and it's always going to be very difficult, a very congested zone. You're going to get very few free space opportunities where you can get a shot away. You're always going to be under pressure, always hassled. You just got to be patient and wait for that one opportunity, maybe the 2, where Canada just slip off that discipline a little bit, and that's where you've got to take your chance.
It's been a wonderful opening day of the tournament. Germany did beat Spain in the second game. That's after New Zealand beat Japan 1-0. And then it was a real goal fest. England beating South Africa 4-2. Really lively encounter. Some great hockey on show. This one's still looking for its first goal, not without India's best efforts. Canada, well, they've been industrious at times, but unable to get going on numerous occasions, and on this one it was Chopra who was unable to control the ball.
It's like to see India hold the ball in that midfield space a little bit longer. When they come out of the back, everybody's playing forward. The strikers are running forward, trying to get some space, advance up the pitch. And when you try and play the ball forward to somebody running forward, it's easy for the defender to step in the middle. You've got to give the strikers time to get some stretch and then make the lead back towards the midfield who are carrying the ball forward.
It's a lively crowd. They love their hockey here in Uttar Pradesh, and they're loving the work of this India men's junior team early. Harmanpreet already embedded himself into the senior ranks. The crowd will appreciate his work early on. Dahiya lays it up for Dipchan. The crowd just hoping for that opening goal. They've been cheering India forwards on every occasion, and here they go. And we're all broken up again by Panesar, one of Canada's 2 captains. They've been working it around that outer side, Solly, and although it's taking them a while to get numbers forward in support, what do you think needs to change for them to really push India?
Well, like we've spoken about, Will, I think that was another case where strikers were leading in behind the defenders. And it's very difficult in a compact defense to play the ball through them. You've got to rely on a mistrap, the ball to get through. Just need to take a little bit more time, allow the strikers to get to the baseline and get some stretch, and then lead back towards the midfield who are delivering the ball to them.
Canada looking to control things just a little bit. Try and stem India's attacking flow. It's their 5th time at the tournament, Canada, in the history of it. Finished 16th in 2013 when the tournament was played in Delhi. Best finish of 8th in 1982. They'd love to match that or go even better, certainly to avoid finishing 16th this time around. Slight error for India in defence, but time to make amends. Here's Dipchan. Plays it back for Nilakanta Sharma. Nice to play it up towards the attacking area. Canada just sitting off as Rajant plays it outside. They're into the D, but it will be Canada's ball.
A little bit unlucky there, I feel, from the angle that we were seeing it. The umpires deemed that to be dangerous. Canada build it out the back. India now stepping forward just a little bit. Long ball goes aerial, but over the sideline from Canada. Varun restarts the game for India from the right sideline. Ball transferred across the left. Advanced up the field. There we go. Post up and roll. It's a good move.
Yeah, India looking for that opening goal. They're into the D again. And once more, just an all too familiar tale, unable to capitalise. Canada with huge numbers back, and Vikramjit, well, he lost the handle, but there wasn't a huge amount of pressure on him.
Very little pressure. Simranjit with a good turn and carry, just wasn't able to link up with his teammates. They come strong again down the bottom right corner. Just a little bit more patience required. Try to flip that off on the first touch, giving the ball straight back to Canada.
If you're Canada's coach, Solly, Indy Sembi, you go in at half-time still 0-0 if they're able to hold them out. Are you pleased with the way things have gone because you haven't conceded, or are you looking to try and take more advantage of the fact that they have had a couple of counter-attacks?
No, I think they'd be quite happy with where they're at. And the longer they can keep this game at 0-0, the more pressure gets built on India with the express pressure of expectation. And again, India recycled the ball, started the long corner. Free hit down the bottom pocket in the left. Very solid Canadian defence. Again, just rush of blood, trying to play that ball through three defenders. Canada equal to the task, and they come away strong. They'll have a go at counter-attacking here. Tremendous pace. Rohan Chopra from Canada. Raised the ball strong. They now have a free hit in the attacking third. India's defence under a little bit of pressure here from Canada. One of the few moments in the games when they are, and they carry it into the circle looking for a penalty corner. But the defence is resolute. India holds strong. Patient build up by Canada. On the left. Well snuffed out and intercepted by Vikramjit. Free hit to India. Aerial ball over the top to the left-hand side of the pitch, but just a bit too far. Mandeep not able to get on the end of that and runs over the sideline for a free hit to Canada. And just going through a little bit of a cagey stage. Both teams feeling each other out, nobody wanting to take too many chances. 3 minutes to go to the end of the half. India come forward with an aggressive press. Well stolen. Manpreet Jr. and they flow quickly into the circle. Deflection onto the post. How unlucky can you get? What a golden opportunity for India. Not able to be taken by Parvinder Singh. Look at this, a great attack down the left-hand side. Aman Qureshi delivers this ball. And the deflection onto the post. The goalkeeper totally isolated. Goal wide open. Parvinder not able to take advantage. He had more time than he thought. Could have trapped that ball and just knocked it into an open goal. Harendra Singh, he can see the funny side of that. But that's probably the best opportunity of the night so far for any of the teams. And India will just want to hold this ball and control it. Come down the right-hand side. Numbers flowing forward now. 2 minutes left on the clock. And good stretch by India here. Good roll. Eliminate the defender and goes over for a long corner. Been a busy evening down the right-hand side. Defence for Canada. India have certainly dictated terms down that side of the pitch. 11 circle entries to 3 now for India. 6 of them coming down the left-hand side of the pitch. The crowd really revving up and getting behind Team India now. Locals looking for that opening goal. Tremendous festival of hockey that we've got. Excellent ball played into the circle, played into the danger zone. Goalmouth scramble. And there's the first goal for the evening. I think it was Mandeep with the finish. The ball has fallen free after a bit of a goalmouth scramble. And he's capitalised, taken no chances on this one. Hammered it home. With 30 seconds on the clock. Definitely put India in the lead and the crowd go nuts. Really enjoying this. Good turn, roll into the danger zone, goalmouth scramble. Goalkeeper gets a touch on this one. Mandeep doesn't need a second invitation. Takes full advantage of that one and hammers it home into the top right corner of the goalkeeper's net. Roland Alkmans and Narendra Singh applauding the efforts of their charges. And that's the end of the first half. India will go into the half-time break 1-0 in the lead. Mandeep, he gets the high five from Coach Alkmans. Tremendous effort by India tonight, 1-0. Mandeep Singh, the goal scorer in the 35th minute. There we see the score. India 1-0 in the lead in a thrilling encounter so far. Canada have definitely made a fist of it. Certainly haven't died wondering. Welcome back to the Uttar Pradesh Hockey Junior World Cup for men in Lucknow 2016. It's game number 4 for the day. India versus Canada. And India take a lead of 1-0. Scored by Mandeep Singh in the 35th minute at the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium in Lucknow. What a thrilling encounter it's been so far. Let's have a look at some of the highlights. India started brightly. Early opportunities falling. But the Canadian goalkeeper, Ikvinder Gill, done a tremendous job early on the piece, putting a lot of pressure on. Aman Qureshi just not able to get much on that one. These are some of the balls that have caused problems for the Canadian defence. Those diagonal balls across, back in behind a sliding defence. Penalty corner for India. Very straight. Easy pickings for the Canadian goalkeeper, who's had a good evening in the goal so far. Slightly unorthodox technique to keep that one out. But there's the second opportunity for India, and again, just a little bit too straight. Struggling to make the pickup. Very cold, chilly conditions this evening as the fog sets in. This was a golden opportunity for India. Parvinder just not able to take full advantage of an isolated goalkeeper. He had plenty of time on the ball, could have just trapped it and knocked it in, but he opted for the first time. Deflection, and it's come off the post. Good receive and turn by Aman Qureshi. Parvinder not able to capitalise. What a golden opportunity that was for India. Harendra Singh, the coach, assisted by Roland Altmans in this one, looked on. And here's another tremendous opportunity. Goalmouth scramble, comes off the goalkeeper's stick. Mandeep Singh hammers it home. He did need a second invitation. Took full opportunity of that. Good ball into a post-up. Rolled, spun on the defender. Knocked in, the goalkeeper gets a deflection. Falls nicely for Mandeep Singh. Hits it first time with an upright backstick. And that is a class finish. Absolutely spectacular. And the coaches celebrate. Couldn't have timed it any better. And having a look at the match stats, India firmly in control of this game. 12 circle entries to 3 for Canada. 57% of the possession. 2 penalty corners to India, none for Canada. But of that 57% possession, 78% has been in the opponent's half this evening. Sees Canada trailing India by 1-0 at the half-time on a very chilly evening here in Lucknow. But the crowds have been packed in for this event, and with a tremendous stadium that's just had a really good facelift, some nice brightly coloured seats all around, enjoying the atmosphere that's been put on at this festival of hockey. Only goal of the match so far for India. Goalmouth scramble, and it's fallen well for Mandeep, who's finished it with an absolutely class strike. Upright reverse stick into the top right corner. It's a class finish, world class. So we'll have another look at that from the reverse angle. Mandeep takes the celebrations from his teammates and the coaches. And as the crowd celebrates, we're going to go down pitch side with Will Davies, who's got PR Srijesh.
Yeah, thank you, Solly. Here with PR Srijesh, captain of the India men's team, but mentor for the goalkeepers here with the India men's junior team. How special is it for these young men to be playing at a tournament like this, and what are your memories of playing yourself?
It's a great one for them, because in the junior level this is the biggest event for them, and these guys are blessed because they're playing that event in front of our own crowd. So I think there's a great atmosphere going on with the team now.
And with your role as mentor of the goalkeepers with the team, what's your advice like for the young chargers?
Just concentrate on their basics, because this crowd can force them to go under pressure, but still I just ask them to focus on their ball, watch the ball and save the ball. That's it. That's the best thing I can say to them before the match.
Fantastic. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the second half.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And PR Srijesh there, firm favourite of the home crowd. Plays for the Uttar Pradesh Wizards in the Coal India Hockey India League. How tremendous it is for those Indian goalkeepers to have someone of his stature offering some advice and keeping them calm during the games. So there's a lot of pressure on the home side. We'll get excited for the start of the second half. Canada will push back. And we're underway. Canada going the aerial route early on. India get the free hit. Canadian striker wasn't 5 yards away. Arshjit Sidhu giving that free hit away. Really high press here by Canada, looking to take the game to India just a little bit. Strong midfield press by Canada. Man marking in the midfield. Not giving the Indians any space, and they win the ball. And all sorts of pressure, and they turn it over cheap. India come forward again. Arman Qureshi driving strong down the left side, but the Canadian defence equal to the task. He's got to work all the way back, a good 40 metres to win that ball back. Excellent effort by Arman Qureshi. Really good work rate. He was the one that lost the ball 40 metres up the pitch and chased back to win it back. India build out of the back again. Transferred from left to right.
Solly, it's nice to be back up here with you. Always a warming presence is Solomon Kasuji. It is Arctic down on that pitch. These young men putting on a real show in trying conditions. What a finish from Mandeep in that opening half, putting his side 1-0 up. India won't settle on that. They'll be keen to double and then add another and another. They love the support they get from fans such as those here at the major Jan Chand Stadium in Lucknow. They'll be keen to give them something special to remember their performance by. Here's Mandeep. Oh, wonderful skill from Mandeep. He's putting on a clinic at the moment. Just outside the D. Stays with India. Go back to Nilakanta Sharma. We'll go all the way back to Dipchand. Now Harmanpreet, who's controlled things really well. Just working their angles, and into the D they go. Up into Mandeep. It'll be Canada's ball. The fog sets in, Sully. An atmospheric second half ahead of us.
Yep, Mandeep here. Good deception. Opens the space in the baseline and pulls the ball into the space created between his feet. Eliminates the defender.
And Mandeep, what a show he put on in the Coal India Hockey India League 2016 with Delhi Wave Riders. Picked up a bronze medal there with them. Also played in Delhi at this tournament 3 years ago, scoring twice. He's already got his name on the score sheet this time round. India again go forwards. Mandeep is absolutely everywhere at the moment. Canada doing well to break it up on this occasion. Good persistence from Sidhu.
Sidhu's just run a really good defensive line there, getting himself between Mandeep. Here we go. Ball played in. Sidhu's just got himself between Mandeep and the ball. Mandeep's giving him a little bit of a tap on the back.
Yeah, great fans here in Lucknow, braving the elements. Some well rugged up. Others just braving it. On the back of some fine hockey. These are all the future stars of the hockey world. Many of these Indian team have plied their trade on the big stage in the Coal India Hockey India League 2016. Mandeep right up against that sideline, controls the ball beautifully, carries it towards the D. Great work from Mandeep, and he smashes it across the D. Well done from Baines, but India with a chance. Canada again survived. Gill did well, and he had support.
Vinder Gill's eyes were wide open there. Read the play really well. Dived out, got a stick in the way, knocked the ball out to the sideline. India now with 79% of the possession in the opponent's half, and here we have a look at this again. Ball crashed into the centre of the circle. Ekvinder Gill with it. Oh, dearie me. Look at that. Passionate young fan.
Yeah, one of the terrific young performers from the opening ceremony that I loved the highlights of earlier. They were doing a great job in these conditions. Wonderful hockey supporters. And India into the D, looking to give them something to cheer. Gill again. Oh, what a performance he's putting on. Not a huge amount of agreement from those fans, but Gill has been terrific. He plays his club hockey for the India club in Surrey, British Columbia, and he must be shaking his head wondering how he's going to keep these Indians out here in Lucknow.
I think the one thing that India possibly could do in that attacking circle is look to get the ball up in the air just a fraction. 3D skills. Canada just doing a really good job of defending low and hard, flat. Get the ball over their stick. Get the defenders to stand up a little bit more. It'll open a bit more space, expose their feet. They might find a few more opportunities.
Yeah, great support here. Enjoying the fact India's leading 1-0. They'd love a few more goals though, I imagine. India certainly trying to do it for them. Important for India to take full advantage against Canada, who are perceived as the weaker member of this group as the ball flashes across the D. Gurjant unable to make that final touch, but it seems only a matter of time before maybe not the floodgates open, Solly, but India build on this lead.
I think it's just a matter of moments away, but really good to see a resurgence in the crowds, with the resurgence in fortunes of Indian hockey, both the men's and women's programs. Igniting a little bit of passion in the fans again.
Yeah, lot to be excited about. Real hotbed of hockey here in India. Wonderful, proud history on the hockey pitch. And Harmanpreet and his colleagues are doing everything they can to ensure that proud history continues. They go towards the D. Gurjant has been good, but once more Canada get involved. Come out now through Sidhu.
Really exciting to see. Something that hasn't really characterized Indian sides in the recent past is their defensive work rate. Something that we've seen in both the senior men's side, and also tonight in this junior side. Whenever there's a turnover, they really work hard to get back. Run really good tackle lines, tackle backs, reverse pressing. And quite often it's the guy that's turned the ball over that actually wins it back again.
Nice from Dipshan. India play England next. That's on Saturday night. And they'll have South Africa on Monday evening to finish their pool matches. 1 and 2 from each pool move on to the quarterfinals. They're working their way through the second half here of this opener. 2 halves of 35 minutes rather than the now usual 4 quarters of 15. Really allows both sides to try and work their way into the match as India work their way into the D. A few smiles all around. Vikramjit's enjoying himself, understandably so.
We see this ball crashed in again. Seems to be some of the advice given at half-time. Don't die with the ball in the outside pockets. Get it in. And India win a vital turnover in the middle. It's 4 against 2 at the back.
Huge numbers. The shot comes flashing in. Maybe a little bit impatient there from Harjeet. You say he had blue shirts on either side of him. 4 India players surging forwards. They broke it up. And then Harjeet, as soon as he's into the D, lets it go.
Harjeet carried strong. He just ran a little bit too far with it before looking for an option, but then it was closed down. India come again.
Harjeet in there, getting involved. Canada yet again trying their very best to keep India out. They're going to have to defend a penalty corner. So a good opportunity for India to have another crack from the set piece. Canada have been, well, dogged. They'll have to have another crack, ball onto the foot.
Young Gill there. Missed trap, rolled it onto his own foot. The locals with plenty to cheer at this stage. Loving the atmosphere.
Santa Singh again with the duties to bring the ball in, inject it into the batteries. Varun Kumar and Harmanpreet waiting at the top of the D. Here's Nilakanta Sharma looking to set things up. Tanta goes out, it's Varun Kumar, the option, he shoots and it's charged, but the shot comes. Nilakanta earns his side, another penalty corner.
The first shot charged down. Really good reaction by Nilakanta Sharma. Pick it up. He's had another shot here. That's hit a defender's foot. That's got the next penalty corner for India. Off the body.
Bindigill has been good. It's Varun Kumar and Harmanpreet waiting. Harmanpreet shifts a little bit. It's Varun Kumar who shoots and it's saved on the line. Wonderful work from the postie. But a stroke has been awarded. He was in the way.
Well, it's hit the postman on the body and there's no way the goalkeeper was behind him. So that would have definitely been a goal had it not struck the postman on the body. And that's why it's a penalty stroke, not another penalty corner.
I thought they were getting away with it for a moment. The crowd, give it a go.
Goalkeeper totally isolated, unusual clearance technique. Going down to try and clear it with his hands. Got a big left boot.
Well, there's Harmanpreet putting India 2-0 up against Canada. Their opening match of the tournament. Harmanpreet from the penalty spot doubles their lead.
Certainly didn't waste any time taking that penalty stroke. Really good finish, low, hard. Always difficult for the goalkeeper to get to that space. Beaten for pace into the corner. That's probably one slight weakness with the Canadian goalkeeper, Ekvinder Gill. Seems to be really stuck on that right foot, not able to extend it. Tries to go down low with his hands every time. India 2-0.
A little bit of a shove, few frustrations. Also from Harmanpreet, clinical from the spot. And we're going to have to come back. Sumit just leaves it behind. Canada will play without a man for a couple of minutes, and India look to get on the front foot straight away. The shot comes from Qureshi. It's a wild one. Off the foot, so Canada's ball.
The foot was just before Arman Qureshi got hold of it. Again, India showing just how dangerous they can be. Exploiting the space down that right baseline. Canada now getting split between the lines. They've got two strikers high. The midfield is all the way back in the 25 and beaten for pace. Here come India again.
And the crowd rising with them on every occasion. Perception of opportunity. This is all round as India lead 2-0. And there's Sidhu serving the 2-minute suspension for Canada. The dip shown outside. Harmanpreet down to Mandeep. Great skills from him as always. Up against his opposite number. Mascarenas working hard, but Mandeep controls the ball really well. Now he's out of his attacking zone and just drops it back. Good patience from Mandeep.
It was really good to see in that the agility that Mandeep has. He uses the space between his feet so well. Defenders can't get a stick on that ball. Here come India again. Ball played into the circle. Mandeep again, just getting a touch on and goes over the baseline. We'll have a look at this again. Ball tucked back inside. Played into that 7-yard space. Mandeep just not able to control that.
Just shy of 21 minutes remaining in the second half. They have battled hard, but do trail 2-0. Goals coming from Mandeep in the opening half, and Harmanpreet from a penalty stroke here in this second. They're looking for a third, or India. There's no one home on this occasion.
India have definitely upped the pace since the half-time break. I think they would have been given a little bit of a rev by the coaches. Don't really want to allow Canada to get themselves into this game.
Can Canada find a goal? Anasar Bain. A little bit of push and shove. Childs gives away the free. Youngest player in the tournament is Rowan Childs, 16 years old. They've got some youth on their side, Canada. Certainly plenty of heart here up against the tournament heavyweights, India. Vikramjeet turns. Has it back to Harinder. Kipchan on the outer side. Long ball. Oh, well done by Canada. Really nice work from Bain. And plays it out at the D. Looks like it's coming back. Certainly is. Nice from Qureshi. Might miss trap, but Kipchan able to play it back down. Harmanpreet is into the D for India, looking for goal number 3. Not on this occasion.
Golden opportunity. Good circle entry. Should have done a lot better with that one. At least to come away with a penalty corner. Acres of space down the baseline. That's exactly what he was looking to do. The ball's rolled onto the back of his stick. Got stuck in the turf. Didn't quite come back.
It looked in slow motion there, didn't it? That was real time. India is pushing and pushing. Down near the bench when they scored that opener in the first half. Roland Holtmans, Harinder Singh, 2 experienced coaching mentors, both went absolutely nuts. Huge amount of passion and feeling. They really value the work these young men are putting in, and they want to see them succeed on behalf of India. Very passionate hockey supporters here. They'd love nothing more than to see their Chargers work their way through the group stages and give it a real shake.
Yeah, we've spoken earlier about managing your game and when you accelerate your moments, and now it becomes a case of managing your tournament. Ball played forward, long corner for India, but managing your tournament. So they've got a 2-goal lead now. Will they keep their foot in the accelerator, put the foot on the throat and try and stamp it home some more? How many goals would they be happy with? I'd say they'd be happy defending 2 at this point in time.
Yeah, they wouldn't mind. There's a chance here for a third. The shot comes. It's a fresh airy from Mandeep. If he connected with that, it was going through the net into the cage behind the goals. You could hear the swish from up here. Mandeep gave it an almighty shot. We'll look forward to seeing the replay. His eyes lit up. That would have been some finish if he connected with that. Goal was wide open. It was there for the taking. Mandeep almost put his second in and India's third. They have to defend just for the time being. Panesar has it. Well, Mandeep, he was signed by Delhi Wave Riders for $71,000 US for the Coal India Hockey India League 2016, and we're seeing the quality that he possesses. Here's Baines for Canada, playing it short. India again, equal to all of Canada's pressure. Well done from Manpreet.
Here we have another look at this missed opportunity by Mandeep. Ball played into the danger zone again, and Mandeep, he's just tried to hammer this one home. Terrible miss. Plenty of time just to trap the ball. Expect a bit more composure from someone of his stature. Dollar signs.
Well, there have been a couple of occasions where we've had 2 balls on the pitch here at the Major Dhyanchand's Stadium. We're about to have 1 ball split into 2. That would have been some finish from Mandeep. And knew it at the time as well. There was an opportunity of the highest order going begging from Mandeep. They remain 2-0 up, and they are dominating the circle entries, 21-3. Canada have been doing a huge amount of defending. Pereira tried to get them going forwards with their 2 captains, along with Panesar. 9 shots to 0. Vinder Gill has been very, very busy in goal for Canada. Mandeep's been one of the chief nuisances for Gill. By Vikash Dahiya, untroubled in India's goal. India have lost Sumit for a couple of minutes. He's serving a 2-minute infringement. Canada, some basic skill errors. Maybe a little bit of fatigue coming in for Canada as well. There's Sumit having a drink on the sidelines. Well, Canada will need to rebound. They wouldn't give up the game just yet with 16 minutes to play. We've got South Africa next on Saturday, then England on Monday. Still got time to salvage certainly something other than dogged determination from this game. Pereira deep in defence.
Yeah, it's a long tournament. They'll be looking to get something out of it. I think they'd be quite happy with the 2-0 scoreline at the end of the game. Certainly not something that's going to leave a stain on your tournament.
Yeah, India looking for goal number 3, and one of the pleasing things, no doubt, for them, Vikash Dahya is, well, he's untroubled, but there have been no shots as well as India look for another goal. And that's a great stat for India, not conceding a shot on goal.
Getting back to Mandeep, Will, and that $71,000 signing. That'll buy you a few masala tosses.
Let's issue a slight correction. 70,000, I believe, was the figure, so a few less. Sorry for steering you down that path, Solly.
Oh, well, he won't be able to afford any ginger chai with his tosse.
Yeah, wonderful exhibition. All India Hockey India League 2016, and so many of these young stars of the India junior men's team put their name up in lights on one of the biggest stages in world hockey. Certainly one of the most glamorous in the club competition, and a wonderful initiative for hockey from Hockey India. Here's India's captain Harjeet, goes outside to Nilakanta Sharma, looking for somebody inside the D. Dangerous here from Canada. Numbers with India, good persistence. Well done from Baines, and Pereira was there as well.
Been really impressed tonight, Will, by young Arman Qureshi. He's worked tirelessly for the cause. He's been one of the few that has been the ultimate creator for his team. Selfless in the efforts that he's been putting in. Worked really hard to win the ball for his team and present opportunities for his fellow strikers.
Harmanpreet with plenty of time to do with that one. Hasn't done anything all that flashy this evening, Harmanpreet, but he's been so solid. And you can see them already looking to him for that experience that he has on the senior international level as well. They just lift around him and know that when they give him the ball, it's safe and comfortable at the end of his stick. Vikramjit unable to control the ball. Canada across the D. There's Pereira. And a long ball down the sideline. No one really anywhere near the end of it. Varun looking for the outer side. They've looked pretty comfortable, India have. Dipshan, the vice-captain. Oh, well done from Canada, battling really hard, and Chopra has been among their best. Nilakanta Sharma goes back for Varun Kumar. Now with Gurinder Singh. Here's Sumit. Nice little turn from Sumit, and they work it down. Parvinder battling well, plenty of space, and they need to go to him sooner, but it's a great tackle. Really nicely done from James Wallace. Nice hockey prodigy himself. Look at the size and range of the 17-year-old. It'll stay India's ball. Gurinder battling hard. Aerial ball over the side. Harjeet had Mandeep on the outside, but he wanted to go towards the top of the D. Well done from Pereira. He's been busy, leading from the front. It'll be Canada's ball.
Harjeet just not getting enough pace on that ball. Rolled off the top. Look at the circle entries there. 21 circle entries for India. Fairly well balanced left, right and centre. Be a long day in the office for the Canadian defence. And a great steal here by Parvinder.
Yeah, Gill's a long way from his goal, but he does well. Identified the danger, but he needs to get home. Mandeep working it around that outer side of the D. A nice little touch from him. But a breakdown in communication as Wallace works it out of the D, uses that prolific reach to his advantage. There is Wallace. It'll be a penalty corner for India. Wallace drops ahead. Not too sure what more he can do. Qureshi, I've liked his game, Solly. He's a great talent. 2-0 is the score. 3-0 is probably more a deserving scoreline for India.
Yep. Play just started early. Nilakanta Sharma playing that ball to himself, and the defender hasn't retreated 5 yards. That's what the penalty corner's been given for.
It's Varun Kumar and Dipjan at the top of the D, waiting to see if they can get India's first goal from penalty corners, 0 from 4 so far. They'd like to have a slightly better strike rate than that, especially with the weapons that they have at the batteries. Avinda to bring it in on this occasion. That's a miss trap at the top of the D, but Kumar has a chance here. He sweeps and it's in. Really nice composure from India. Roland Hockmans loves it. Varun Kumar loves it too. India lead 3-0.
The crowd celebrating. As India take the lead there, Varun Kumar with a tremendous finish. You have to say from the mistrap, it was really good reaction to control that ball and knock it back into space. Here the ball comes out, mistrap. Again, just good control, knocks it into space, keeps a stick on the ball. Deadly finish at pace.
Yeah, there's the goal from Varun Kumar. He's a big Cristiano Ronaldo fan, is Varun Kumar. No coincidence he's wearing the number 7. And there he goes. Now, I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth, but I'd suggest Cristiano's watching this evening as well. Big hockey fans in Portugal, and Cristiano Ronaldo with plenty of time on his hands. He'd be following Varun Kumar well. News travels fast of the talents of these India junior men's team. Cristiano will love what he's seen. And here's Kumar going to work again.
Varun Kumar's taught him everything he knows, Will.
Well, he's learned from the best on that occasion. Yeah, Varun Kumar, he was India's leading scorer at the Australian Hockey League earlier this year. India finished 4th, and he's on the board here at the Uttar Pradesh Hockey Junior World Cup Men Lucknow 2016. 9 minutes remain here in this Pool D match. India and Canada's opener was brought forwards the starting time. The technical delegates deciding with the fog that's been sweeping in the past couple of nights. They bring it forwards. It's nice work from Panesar on that outer side. Plenty to like from his game, and a hopeful ball into the D. It's 2-on-2. They're unable to control the ball. Chopra has been good. Almost the first piece of work for Dahya.
And Canada look as though they've decided that every opportunity they get, they're just going to try and run at India now.
Not a bad idea. I was just going to say, Solly, do you like that?
Well, I think it's, you know, you'd rather have a go than sit back and die wandering. So it's good that they're playing some positive hockey, but India have got to be careful. Keep one extra man back, play with a free man, give them a bit of cover in defense, and just be very patient. They need to fly into tackles. Keep channeling the Canadians down the outside, force them to play those long crash-in balls, and your free man should be able to pick them up in the space behind.
And Varun Kumar adding to the earlier goals of Mandeep in the opening half, and Harmanpreet earlier in this second half from the penalty spot. Polished performance from India. There was a telling stat earlier, not conceding a shot on their goal. They play on Saturday night against England, who had a good win against South Africa earlier today. India here against Canada. Sidhu working up towards the D. India again pushing into Canada rather, or into the D. India sitting off, but Vikramjit able to take the ball. Dipjan up against Sidhu. Nice work from Manpreet. India win possession.
A little bit of an arm wrestle going on at the moment. Have a look at the third goal coming up again here now. Tremendous finish. Got a lot of pace on that. Just took a little, looks as though it took a little deflection.
Yeah.
Wrong-footed the goalkeeper. And there's the Cristiano Ronaldo celebration. Varun Kumar wearing number 7.
Here's Santa Singh. Just smashes it towards the D. Canada with the advantage. Well on. And the bench there, a couple of strong performers. You can see the steam coming out of their mouths. off their hard-working bodies. It is cold here in Lucknow. Arctic conditions down pitch side. And for the fans all around the major Dhyanchand's Stadium, it's great to see their loyal support. So far, job done for India. Looking for a fourth goal. It's a dangerous ball. The shot can't be taken. Here it comes. Simranjeet takes a deflection off the foot, so it'll be a penalty corner for India. 3-0 could soon become 4-0. Varun Kumar successful from the last penalty corner, but it wasn't all that smooth.
Missed trap at the top. Good recovery. And they took full advantage, but this is just the shot played onto the foot of the defender. There we go. Simranjeet Singh winning the penalty corner for his team. 0 from 5 so far. Can they make it count?
It's almost set. Simranjeet over the ball. Kumar again. Varun Kumar shoots. It's saved by Gill. Did he get a hand on that, or was it just wide? It was Harmanpreet rather.
He's really got hold of this one. Lots of pace on this, and that's just gone straight over the top. Straight over the top. Didn't quite get beaten for pace, was the goalkeeper. And the crowd in the back, that had so much heat in it, they thought it was going to come through the fence.
Well, they'd already been worried for their lives when Mandeep shot, and India shoot for goal number 4, and there it is. Great work from all of India's attackers. It's hammered home for the 4th. The crowd here at the major Dhyanchand's Stadium love it. That persistence does pay off for India.
Strong carry down the baseline here. Manpreet Jr. He gets a little bit of an edge on it. And well finished. Just slightly miscued, ball was bobbling. And Ajit finishing for India. Open goal, goalkeeper eliminated, defence eliminated. 2 Indian players standing free in the centre. India take 4-goal lead.
Yeah, hard to see initially where that touch came from. Gurjant might have a look back at that and just say, I think I had that one. But a goal's a goal for this team, and that'll be their mentality. 4-0's the score. Qureshi was keen to make it 5-0. It's been a wonderful performance from India and a great start so far.
Coaches will be tremendously happy with this outing. Ajit Pandey, the goal scorer for India. Got the 4th goal, 2 against 2 here. Here we go, Mandeep. And the goalkeeper equal to the task. You'd expect a slightly better finish by Mandeep there. He was trying to jink the ball over the top of the goalkeeper. Just got stuck underneath his feet. Not able to capitalise. And India come away again. Ball raised dangerously. Free hit to Canada out of the back. Here we go. Have a look at Mandeep here. Ball just gets stuck under his feet. He's trying to jink it up. Played onto his own feet. Free hit. Comprehensive performance here tonight by India. 28 circle entries to Canada's 7. 60% possession to the 40% and 70% of that possession in the opponent's half. Canada just haven't had an answer for India. But they've fought resolutely tonight. Put in a good, strong effort, haven't given up at any stage. They flow forward now. Good ball down the right-hand side. Laid onto the foot. Harmanpreet Singh giving away the free hit. Ball played in, just not able to be controlled by Finn Boothroyd for Canada. Outstretched reverse stick. 1 minute 35 seconds left on the clock, and India come forward again through Mandeep. He'll just control the ball in the bottom pocket. Attacks the baseline now. Links up well with Arman Qureshi. Can they get another penalty corner? And they do. Ball just played between the feet of the defender, Arman Qureshi, spinning and twisting and turning. And he's had a tremendous evening for his team. Created so many opportunities. There he is. Plays the ball between the feet of Brandon Pereira, and that's what's won him the penalty corner. Circle entry number 29 for India, and penalty corner number 7. They've had 0 from 6 so far. They'd definitely like to score at least 1 here. Flick comes in again, but straight at the goalkeeper. Rather disappointing on that penalty corner effort again. There's a bit of work to be done. "11 seconds on the clock, all done by the shouting. The locals really getting behind their team, very happy with what they've done. Last attacking moment, and that's it. The game is over. India win 4-0 against Canada. And a comprehensive performance tonight by the Indian junior men's team. Too much class for Canada to handle. It's been an absolute festival of hockey today. The crowd enjoy themselves. The music pumps up. Really good atmosphere in the stadium. We'll be dancing all the way into the night tonight in Lucknow. There's the full-time score. India 4-0 against Canada. And we'll have a look at some of the highlights in this game. There were many. India starting strong, getting the ball to the baseline, spinning and turning. Ball knocked into the danger zone, 7 yards inside, and a world-class finish by Mandeep. Upright reverse stick, first time shot, raised ball, and he's hammered this home into the top left-hand corner. Not much the goalkeeper could have done. Arman Qureshi lucky to get out of the way of that one. Ball's just fallen nicely for Mandeep. He's wasted no time sticking that one into the back of the net. That is a world-class finish, and Roland Altmans and Narendra Singh really happy with the result, as you'd expect. A couple of penalty corners fell their way. This one resulted in the penalty stroke. It hit the postman Pereira, with the goalkeeper totally isolated. Hit him on the body, and would have been a definite goal had it not hit his body, and that's why there was a penalty stroke. Amanpreet steps up and wastes no time with this one. Nonchalantly smashes it into the bottom corner. Tremendous pace on it. Very difficult for the goalkeeper to get there. He's guessed the right direction, but wasn't quite able to get there. Beaten for pace, all up. That was the second goal for India. And that second goal saw the start of a sustained period of pressure. Getting in the windy wolf by Mandeep again. Another wasted opportunity. He had plenty of time to just control himself, trap the ball, and fire that one home. But a windy wolf, he tried it first time, it missed the ball completely, and he knows what a golden opportunity that was. Another penalty corner, mistrapped at the top, but what a good finish here by Varun Kumar. Really good control by Harjit to regather that ball at the top after the mistrap. Knocks it into space. Number one runner isolated. And that is a very powerful finish by Varun Kumar. I have to say, a bit of a mistake by the goalkeeper. Goes down onto his knees. He just stayed tall, kept his set position. That would have hit him square on the chest. Blunt Altmans and Narendra Singh again. Passionately celebrating this one, and here comes India again on the attack. Ball played across by Manpreet Jr. and knocked in by Ajit Pandey. Goalkeeper isolated, defenders isolated, 2 Indian players free in the centre of the goal, and the simplest of finishes for young Ajit Pandey. That saw India take a 4-goal lead. Another look at it from a different angle. 2 Indian players squabbling over the ball, but Ajit Pandey getting the touch. Really good finish And Will Davies is down pitch side now with the post-match presentation. Will, over to you.
Thank you, Solly, and welcome to the post-match presentation after India and Canada's Pool D match. India 4-0 winners. The International Hockey Federation and Hockey India would like to thank the government of Uttar Pradesh for their presenting partner sponsorship of the Uttar Pradesh Hockey Junior World Cup Men Lucknow 2016, and Hero Motor Corp Limited, the world's largest manufacturer of two-wheelers, for being a global partner of the International Hockey Federation. Lucknow, our host city. Adidas, the largest sportswear manufacturer in the world. Polytan STI, the world's leading and fastest growing synthetic sports facility construction company. The International Hockey Federation would also like to acknowledge the continued support of Loughborough University, its official innovation partner, and Star Sports, the official broadcast partner. I'd like to now welcome our honourable guest, Dr. Anita Bhatnagar Jain, Principal Secretary, Sports and Youth Welfare, Government of Uttar Pradesh, to present the award for this evening's man of the match to Mandeep Singh. Wonderful effort from Mandeep in this evening's game, getting India onto the scoreboard as well. One of the stars of Indian hockey, not just in the junior scene, but also the senior team. Congratulations to Mandeep Singh, man of the match in this evening's game. And also to India, 4-0 winners, and that ends the post-match presentation.
Thanks, Will. And looking at today's pictures and results, New Zealand got up over Japan 1-0 in Pool C. Germany 2-1 over Spain. In Pool D, in the Pool D games, England beat South Africa 4-2. Very slow start by South Africa. Saw England take a comprehensive lead early on in the piece, but they fought back well. India comprehensive over Canada, just a bit too much for them. And as we look at the matches for tomorrow, Pool B, starting at 12 p.m, games have been brought forward slightly. Belgium versus Egypt, we'll be showing you that one. Another Pool C game at 2 p.m, Spain versus Japan. Followed by New Zealand and Germany at 4 p.m, and then 6 p.m, Netherlands versus Malaysia. And after a tremendous day's worth of hockey here in Lucknow, we'll leave you with some pictures of the opening ceremony.
घट में नाग भागे
सुनहरी लहरियों के सरियो आसमान आओ जी पधारो हमारे देश जी 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 आओ जी पधारो हमारे Sani, sani, da pa ma pa ni, da ni, da pa ma ga रे सारी